Yeah, we need more of these. Those. Let's make 4. I can't make 4 because we need more stuff. How do I make the foundation stuffs again? Steel and stone. Right. We need to make foundation, I think, automatically. We've got stone being made here. There's lots of it. And steel is on the other side of the factory, so that's great. Let me make a list of things we need to do, because I'm losing track now. We need foundation, which is steel and stone, right? We need solar panels. We need yellow science, or cubes, or whatever it's called, matrix. We need intra-planetary stuff, which I hope we can make now. And if we get intraplanetary, we can make a warehouse, maybe. So maybe the way to do this, like, how much does it cost to make that intraplanetary thing? Okay, so for that we need titanium ingots. We've got lots of them. We've got lots of steel. We don't have any of this stuff. Particle container. Oh my god. Okay. There's things that we need to make. We also need hydrogen, fuel cells. Jeez, man. This list is getting bigger now. Graphene. How do we make graphene? Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, funnily enough, comes from refined oil. So, if we start to make a factory... Oh, there you go. That solves one problem. We don't need to burn the oil off. We just need to start making acid. So we just take the excess oil from here. And we make it into acid. You recommend making a lot of assemblers for motors? As in, what, manufacturing a lot of motors? Which motor do you mean? Do you mean this one? Oh my god, put that down. You mean that one? Electric motor. I think we're making electric motors. Hang on a sec. But there is a faster assembler. There you go. Yeah. So we are making electric motors. But we could replace that with a faster assembler, I think. Because we can now make assembler 2, I think it's called. That one. Oh, look what you need. You need graphene and processors. And to make graphene, you need sulfuric acid. So anyway, back to the acid problem. Let's take some motors with us. Why are we making steel here, I wonder? another thing we need to make, inserters. Actually, we'll just leave it. It's not doing any harm. We so need to get this intraplanetary thing going so that we can have a warehouse and not have stuff everywhere. I just want to get it all collected. Okay, right, what do we need? So to make acid, which is this stuff is made in a chemical factory. And it looks like it requires water, refined oil, and stone. Okay, water we can do. We have the oil here. We have the water here. Where's the nearest stone? The stone to the north, which has plenty of capacity. There you go. Is it stone or stone ore it needs? Stone ore. Good. That's that problem solved. I take it we need a pump. You do not need to feed both machines. What do you mean? I suggest separating the acid production from the thermal plants and using splitters to set priorities towards the acid and only burning the excess. Yes, I agree with you. I think we have a massive excess of oil, so we should be okay. But I agree with what you're saying. I don't like the way that turns. Storage. No. If you stack an item on top of another one, the bottom one fills up first, and then the top one gets it, and it works the same for storage as it does for research. Like, anything you stack on top is part of the same unit, but the height that you make it is determined by your research. Right, I need to build a water pump or something. I'm not sure how we get water out of the ground. Is that it? There we go, water pump. I don't know how many we need. I take it we just belt the water over. You see, this is where it differs from, say, Factorio and Satisfactory, because in those games, if you want to move liquids, you either pipe it or you put it in barrels. In this game, it just seems to go on a belt in a box, like everything else. That's a small chunk of iron. Might just flatten this ground out here. Use that. Once we get the intra warehouse thing going, I want to like assemble lots of components in a warehouse, and then we can start manufacturing stuff like Foundation, rather than trying to drag things from one side of the factory to the other. Satisfactory came out, there weren't any pipes. Correct. They added them on. Welcome, James. Lack of item. It takes so much foundation to make this stuff. All that steel and all that stone just to do that. Yeah, so this mini-map down here, it would be nice if you could put, like, beacons down and name them. Then I could put a beacon down here and it would say stone. And then down on that mini-map, it could just basically, if I hover the mouse here, it could just show the labels. And I could quickly say, oh, stone's down there. That would be a really nice thing. CSD, good morning. Fine. You was up till 2 AM playing this. I'm surprised. Dr. Introvertius. I would have thought it'd be more like 5. I can't believe you had the discipline to turn the game off at 2 AM. You're obviously not really addicted. Now then, where should we put the water pump? There we go. Could stick the pump here, I guess. Depends what we want to do with the oil array. I guess we could build another oil array off there if we need more. So currently this factory is prioritized. I don't think it really matters anymore. Not with the amount of storage we have. But we'll see. Some points I will end up playing 8 hours straight and doing what you did with Factorio without realizing. Yep. You played it all night and the next day was rough. Dude. I've done that. Not with this game, but I've done that. Like, when I was really into Factorio, it was 3, 4 AM, you know, it was just stupid. You just can't sustain that. A fractionator. Oh, that's the one that splits. That's the one that creates deuterium. We don't have that yet. Chemical plant, oil refinery. Needs foundation support. Oh, there you go. Like, I don't know how many of these things we actually need. Does this water ever run out, or is this effectively an infinite pool of water? It's infinite, okay. I take it we just belt this stuff out of here. There you go. Little blocks of water. Fantastic. Instant ice. Okay, so we need water, we've got oil, we have stone, and we have a copper vein completely in the way. But apart from that, life's good. What we could do is build a sulfuric factory here, which it said... Hang on. Would you put that down? Stone, refined oil. It takes 6 oils, 8 stone, 4 water. And it makes it in a chemical factory, which I think we already have one in the inventory. Well, chemical plant. Is that the same thing? Chemical facility? Yep. Okay, so we'll put one of them down. I guess we can come... Stuff can come in from the top and then... like out from the bottom or something like that. Kind of design, maybe. You can also hide ore veins with foundation. Oh, can you? I did wonder about that. Can you just obliterate that with foundation? So we've got to get 3 input lines into here. Four, 6, 8. I guess it would be okay to just run 3 belts, and if we grab stone from the nearest one because it needs more of that, so we do stone, then oil, then water on the outside run. So effectively we have stone that way, oil that way, and then water that way. So the water would go in that one. What's the production time? 6 seconds. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it can grab that in 6 seconds. Okay, so we kind of want the oil back this way now. Stone, oil. Yeah, let's drag that back. Something like that. Right, so we just want a little splitter back here, don't we? Which we don't have, of course. Make some of them. Unlock the Mark III belts. Yeah, I've not really, unlike Factorio though, I've not really had a need to use Mark II or 3 belts. It's weird. I'm probably doing something wrong, but with Factorio, like, you very quickly need to start upgrading belts just to get that capacity, but with this, everything seems to be going alright with just faster inserters, really. We'll do that, and then we'll have that. So that should prioritize this over that. You never use Mark 1 anymore. The thing is, I read in the kind of the diaries, if you like, their updates, that before they take their break in February for the Chinese New Year, they're gonna add the ability to upgrade things, like upgrade belts. So instead of, like, at the moment, you have to literally delete all of this. You can't upgrade it, but they're gonna implement that in the next couple of weeks. That'll be more than handy, though. That'll be fantastic. Circuit boards and iron ingots. Why haven't I got circuit board on a belt yet? If I had circuit boards coming in here, I could have those splittery things being made as well. I know we've got circuit boards being made. There they are. There they are. Yeah, the whole science thing is shut down right now because I'm yellow. Restricted by yellow science. They've actually got iron coming into here. And circuit boards. We get everything we need. The question is, can I insert a splitter here? And I don't think we can. I think the drop is too sharp. You know, you can change the type of splitter with the tab key. It changes the config of the splitter. Sorry, what do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Change the type of splitter with the tab key. As in, when you press F4, you press tab. So you press that, and then you press tab. If you mean when you bring in when you put the splitter down, you can press tab and change the filter on it, if that's what you mean, I know about that. Let's see what we can do here. I want to grab a feed from this thing. Just got a feed that won't let me. It's just too steep a drop for it. Why? See, why won't it drop down? Look how far it has to go.
To snack Paul.
I guess we've got to do that then, because it's a bit weird, but there you go. Don't forget to snack. I know. I'm waiting for Mr. Squirrel to bring me snacks. Thank you. Oh, come on. Game, please. It's a bit weird, like, the way it works. So you drag from one point to another, and it says, no, you can't do that. So you go, well, all right, go from there to halfway. It goes, all right. And you go from there to there, and it goes, okay. You're like, well, why don't you just go... You can't go from A to B, but you can go halfway, and then you can go halfway again. It's really weird. Anyway. Rant over. We've got some stuff. We can't grab it from this side because we can't ramp over that quickly enough. Pretty sure about that, but we'll try it. Yeah, like to see. Oh, maybe that works. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, now I need an assembler. So the Mark 1 assembler will do. Don't need 4 of them. Hopefully the belt's a work in progress. Yeah, I guess they're gonna make the... I guess over time they'll make the like the logic of that work a bit smarter. Right, let's grab the assembler. What game, really? That's too close. Ugh. See, that looks too far. That doesn't seem right to me. Okay, right. Except I don't want circuits. I want those things. We'll chuck it out into a big box. Cool. That's one less thing to be made. Jack Down, what's this game about? I haven't seen it before. Yes. Thank you for 13 months, Jack. Factorio in space. Interplanetary Factorio. In 3D. Cool. Right. Some of them being made now. Right, I presume this is going to have to go out into a tank. Which means we need glass and iron. So I want some storage tanks for this. I don't know how many tanks we're going to need. It's graphite. Why does it sound like a soup being made? That's so weird. Right, do we have to be... I'm not sure how quickly these things are going to come out. Pretty quickly, actually. Jeez. That's quite rapid. Can tanks join together horizontally? No. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Looks like it had temporary buffer. Okay. Alright, that's fine. In that case, we can do this. Or not. Does that work in this game? I've never tried that. Yes, it does. That's a lot of sulfuric acid. Everything's in cubes. I think it's just temporary artwork. I think they'll probably change all the artwork of this to be like little vials or something. I don't know. Drums of oil. Drums of acid. It's like the lava from Minecraft. A little bit, yeah. Right, acid. Cross that off the list. Inserters. We've got basic ones. Okay, let's have a look at the supply chain on that now. So the water looks like it's not happening, so we need another water pump. That's not keeping up. We might even need another one. Let's do 3. They remind me of the city skylines water things. That's really weird. Okay, game, whatever. What on earth is it doing? That's just all kinds of broken. Feels OCD, man. You're not joking. The only way to fix that is to move the water pump over. And even then, I'm not sure it would fix it. Let's try that. Oh, it's... I reckon 2 pumps will do it anyway, so we'll just not... We'll pretend the third one never happened. There you go, that's fine. I think they're both running at capacity. Okay, acid. Now, what did we need the acid for? I think it started off on this, didn't it? And I said, what's that? No, hang on, was it graphene? There you go, it was graphene. Right, so if we can get the graphite over here, we can make graphene. That's what we need next. I don't suppose there happens to be any coal nearby. Save me dragging graphene from all the way around the planet. God, the nearest coal is here. Void Speedy, thank you for 46 months. Coal, there's a coal there. I reckon it's worth belting that coal into here, rather than trying to get the graphene. Actually, the graphite's not that far away. No, we'll get it from there. It's actually there, on that belt. So what we can do is just take a feed from this. Goes into here, doesn't it? Let's have a look at that. Currently using graphite in the mecha. I guess we'd have to split, but prioritize the red cubes. It might not let me put a splitter here. Have we got any foundation left? Don't pull graphite from the red cubes, you need lots of red cubes. So, we're not really using it, that's the thing. We're not really using it at the moment. And we're only drawing 2 miners on this. Like, there's so much coal right now. You're not researching. True. You think it's better getting another coal store then? How much are the miners? I need to make some Tesla towers, which means I need to find those things. This is another thing I should be making. I should be automating like everything, because this is quite easy to make, iron ingots and the metal things. And I've got loads of this stuff. We can actually make them here. This is making motors, but as you can see, we've got a glut of them. And iron ingots are right there. Let's make them. Don't download the latest patch, it breaks things. What? When was the latest patch, Moonglow? And what stuff is it breaking? That's concerning. It's throwing errors when you deconstruct things that are under construction. No crash, just a large warning that stays until restart. Are the devs aware of it? Oh god. How do I not... Wait a minute. On Steam, if I go to... I don't want to break my game. Dyson Sphere, update queued, properties, updates. Only update this game when I launch it. Always update this game before others. Always keep the game updated. Oh god. You can't turn off automatic update. You can't turn it off in Steam. Yeah, aka don't exit, but that's not really... That's not really good enough, is it? Put Steam in offline mode. Oh. Does it actually break the save? Should be able to turn off automatic updates under download settings. Steam. Settings. Downloads. Only update games between certain times of the day. What if I... Wait, hang on. Only update games between... Let's see. 1500 and 1600. So now it'll only update my games between 3 and 4 PM, which in 20 minutes time means it'll take another 24 hours before we even get there. It'll still update when you start. Really? Can I not turn this off? There's a setting to not update while playing games. Yeah. But that requires me to never exit the game. Doesn't it? Why is there just no way of not updating? Or delaying an update or something? Only update when I launch. Right, I've turned that option on. Install content release 30th of January 2021 at 2:06 PM. What? Oh, did they just roll this patch out this afternoon? Is that like this patch came out 2 hours ago and broke the game? Oh god, this is a bit of a bumpy ground here, isn't it? What's going on? Go to the game properties and select beta. Why? What will that do? Opt in. Dyson Sphere program 0.5. What version am I running? 0.615. No, you can't, because the only thing you can opt into is the alpha 0.6 latest. Or you can opt into 0.614, and I'm on 15, so I can't... That's not going to work either. The developers are posted on Reddit saying a hotfix is already underway. Okay. I'll not worry about it for now. I'll assume this is going to get sorted before I even restart. That's fine. They're just doing you a favor. They know you're addicted. Yeah, okay. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. What am I making? I'm making... Wait, what? Made in the assembler, Tesla Tower. Tesla Tower, there we go. Okay, right. Then we put a buffer box. Sure, we'll put a big box there. That assembler's not making much noise. Why do I feel like I've lost game audio? Right, so if we combine them with the other things, we can make Tesla towers now. Or at least we've got towers being made. Lots of builds don't have sounds. Oh, okay. I guess the assembly machine has not got any sound for it then. Right. What was we doing? Graphite. I remember now. We was mining some coal down here. That's right. That's what we were doing. Gathering, miner. Wait till you don't hear the railguns. Oh god. Hannah, this is my plan. Look at that. Look how detailed that plan is. Just a lot of scroll. Yellow signs. There you go. Advanced inserters. What are we doing? We're doing graphene. Graphene is what we're doing. That's what we're on right now. So I've put a box next to that. #1 priority, graphene. We need all this for intraplanetary science. Intraplanetary things. That's what we need it for. Right, just chuck everything into big box. You can go like that. You can come over here. Oh god, look at it. Look at it curve. Oh my god. It's all getting all bendy now. Pug, thank you 35 months. I'll stay lurking and subbed. Can't wait to watch you on SquirrelPlus. I've been around lately, busy work. Pug, mate, no worries. No worries, man. IRL's a thing. Thank you for staying sub, though. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Don't want to go that way, because it'll... If I want to put another miner there, which I may well want to. So let's leave a gap. Let's do that. Alright, put that there. Coal. You're working on facilities, researching COVID-19. Suffice to say, it's still very busy. You're going to be busy all year, my man. Okay, so with that stuff... Wow, that's not even loading. Right, that's a lot of coal. Now, we need to translate that into graphite. So might as well do that straight away. In a smelting facility. Of course, we're going to have to go and make some of those. Okay, where did I leave them? There they are. How much is that we've got? I'll do. Oh, Pug, are you the one that basically turns up when they say things like the computer's not working again? You're the one that turns up and turns it off and on, and then it works, and they go, "Oh, you're amazing, Pug. You're amazing, man. Like, you've got my PC working." You're like, "Oh, really? It was nothing." Do you know what? We're gonna have to start making these, whatever they are. These things, an electromagnetic turbine. Motors and magnets. In fact, we can make them already. I'm going to go make them in a minute. Hang on. 1 second. Electromag turbine. That's on the list. He's a professional Googler. It's too close, isn't it? It's a bit like that. I don't like that. It's so far away, it's not a stack belt. Don't like that. This curvature grid thing brings problems. What if instead of that then we do... Wait, what? Come on, game. What? So at least one of them has to be... That is so weird. Kind of has to be like that. That's pretty bizarre. You can't get the planet stuff, basically Factoria without biters, but how does the intergalactic side of things work? Different resources on specific planets? Yes. Yeah. That's exactly how it works. So, if you press M and go to your map, on the right it shows you the, what do you call them? What's the word I'm looking for? Not ingredients. Resources that are available. So silicon ore and titanium ore are just not present on the starter planet, which means I have to go somewhere else. So if you go and zoom out like that, so you're on this little moon, orbiting this planet, and then over in Kappa Cygni 2, you'll find there is titanium and silicon, and if you zoom in, I don't know if it'll let me do this or not. No. We actually have stuff going on there right now. So yeah, but then what you can do is, which is what I'm working on now, is you can set up intra-planetary stuff. So you can have drones fly logistical stuff around the planet, and then when you research the next level tech, you get interplanetary stuff. So then you can put it's like a massive tower. You put it down on your planet, and you set a demand for titanium ingots. And on another planet, you have exactly the same tower, which you feed titanium ingots to and say, this supplies titanium ingots. And what happens then is you get drones which basically move stuff between the two. But then you can get even more clever, apparently. You can move energy that way. So you can have one planet which is just covered in solar panels, generators, whatever, puts all of its power into accumulator batteries, and then have those batteries shipped to another planet that consumes them, takes the power out, uses the power, puts the accumulators back on the drones, and sends the empty ones back. So you literally move power between two planets, which is just crazy. I mean, I love that. That's amazing. I want to know how much energy weighs, though. Boeing, thank you for 89 months. Love the setup video. Thank you. But yeah, we're just getting towards the intra-planetary stuff now. We're just making the ingredients to allow that to happen. Right, we want production, we want smelters. Let's see. I don't know how many that's going to supply. We might have to change the setup slightly. I'm thinking 4 miners, 2 lots of boxes. I just don't like the way this is working out right now. CH1 Gaming, thanks for 14 months. I've been able to catch the streams or support for a while, but hope you and your family are doing well. We're doing okay, CH1, thank you. Hope you can watch more and be here more. Oh, it's getting all janky with the curvature. Go away. Well, off topic, do you still have the VR180 gear, and when you run the video when possible, really enjoyed them? I still have the gear, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make any more. Like those videos didn't do that well, and for the sheer amount of effort it takes versus what the demand is to watch them, like the juice isn't worth the squeeze, really. It's still very much bleeding edge stuff. So there's just not enough demand for it yet. Should things change, of course. But yeah, from a creator's point of view, you know, it's the reason why Google are trying to get people to do it, because there's just not enough people to do it, because it takes specialist knowledge. Like editing VR180 videos is, or filming them actually, is tricky, really tricky. Blast me, go and watch the vids. Uh-oh, I need these. Oh, we can make some. We're okay. So, endgame, basically intergalactic vacuum cleaner megacorp monopoly. I think the actual endgame comes from the tech tree here. Mission complete. So there's a defined endpoint here. Make 4,000 of these universe matrix. But to make 4,000 of them, you need to basically... Well, you can see the ingredients. You know. And each one is progressively harder and requires other ingredients to make. So that's the actual stated end goal by the look of it. You know, you win. Well done. Start again. Because every time you start, you end up with a completely different system. Like, that you're in, with all the planets and resources. It's all random. And of course, once they start adding more kind of settings to play with, a bit like Factorio's settings, you know, once they get to that point, you'll be able to vary the game quite a lot. No, there's no mod support yet, and there's no multiplayer yet. This is a game that has just accelerated in a few months. Like, it came out Steam Early Access not even a week ago. And it was kickstarted November, December. So, you know, and already had 350,000 sales. So they've literally, in the space of 3 months, they've gone from nothing but this is just a dream to, oh my god, we have the money to keep developing this properly. And it's 5 Chinese guys, very young Chinese guys. 2 of them are devs, one's a producer, one's a 2D artist, and one's a 3D artist. That's all the stuff that I've read so far. But if you look at Steam on the store and click on the news, you can scroll back through the news and you'll see the story of the things they posted. It's nuts. Okay. You have a factory. We need to go over here, don't we? Graphite for days. Need to become a developer. Right, graphite, sulfuric acid, we should now be able to make good old graphene, which is that stuff. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, sulfuric acid and energetic graphite will make graphene. It's only half filled a tank, isn't it? Round Earth confirmed by game. Oh my god, gravity. Gravity is what confirms round Earth. To me, it's a blend of Astroneer and Factorio. It's not like Astroneer in the sense that you don't mine the ground, you don't dig into the ground, you don't find resources that way. The resources are available like Factorio on the surface, but like Astroneer, you can traverse the spherical planet and you can travel from one planet to another. The hotfix is up. Whew. So happy about that. Right, so take it graphene is made in a chemical... Oh, it's made in a chemical factory. Okay. Chemical plants. Again, how many do we need? No idea. Start off with 2. The resources on different planets. Yes. But that was in Kerbal Space as well, wasn't it? Think about it. Like, the concept of resources being on different planets has been in many games. But in a way, like, you know, like No Man's Sky allows you to fly around a planet and then take off and seamlessly fly to another planet and land on it without any, like, load screen or warp screen or whatever. This game does that as well. You've got smelter not assigned. What? Good spot, dude. I wish it would flash a bit better when it doesn't have a recipe. Right, chemical plants. Is there a ratio of graphene? 3 graphite to 1 oil. 1 sulfuric. Okay, we'll put sulfuric on the outside then. Go like that. No, Himper. The in-game music I've turned off. This is just some music I'm playing. The reason I've turned off the in-game music is because I do not know if it's copyright free. I asked in the Discord server in the help section and nobody answered, so in the absence of a definite answer, I've just turned off the music and played my own space music. Let's see. We'll start off by loading like that. I think that's probably going to be alright. Okay, graphene. No idea what we want to do with it yet, so stick it in a box. Right, there's graphene being made. Let's just let it flow through and then see what the supply chain looks like. What's the objective? Get to the end of the tech tree and build 4,000 universe matrix. And or get solar sail, Dyson sphere thingies, whatever they are. Right, so that's going up, so that means production's okay back here. We could probably produce more if you want to. We'll have an extra chem plant, I think. Oh, those curves are just so... They're just so weird. I don't think we need 2 on the, I think 1's enough. Yes, they have Moonglow, apparently they've patched it. The worst about belts is alignment for placing sorters close so they're actually efficient. Yes. You see, that's a pattern unique to this game. The further, unlike, say, Factorio, where an inserter will go from a specific square to a specific square, and you can get, like, extra long ones and things like this. Unlike that, in this game, the distance that this thing, what's it called again? What do they call it? A sorter. The distance that the sorter goes determines how quickly it goes. And because the planet curves, that's not a fixed amount. Like, because the gap here compared to the gap here is significant. So it will take this sorter longer to traverse that gap than it will if it was here. But everything in between is like, you know, it varies between the minimum and maximum. So it's not a fixed thing. It's an insorter here. That's exactly what it is. I don't like the fact they've called it a sorter, but I get why they've called it, because you can actually filter with it. Like, Factorio has inserters and then filter inserters. Anyway, graphene. I can tick that off the box now, look. Yay! Next item on the list, electromagnetic turbine things, or something. I'm not sure why I'm making them. Oh, I know, yeah, we need to make them for the... yeah. Let me grab some of them. Right, these things. So, we need the motors and the coils again. I think we might have to make this... Oh god, there's an iron production. Whoa, 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 there's an iron problem here. This iron belt is being split too many times. How do you refill the suit's mecha energy? Do you just need to be nearby buildings? Hang on. I'll show you in a sec. I'm trying to find some more iron ore, if possible. To that, we're just going to have to chuck more iron on the belt, which I think is going to be the solution. I think I'm going to have to upgrade this belt to fast belt. These are not running efficiently. This whole iron production needs sorting out. It's like original save territory, this one. It's a bit rubbish. If you press the C key, then you can see the fuel you've got in the chamber. So whatever you put in here, your mecha will burn to generate energy and fill the battery up at the bottom there. So, you know, you can put wood in there, but when you hover over an item, it'll tell you the energy that you get from that item. So that's 6.3 megajoules, which is better than coal. Coal's about 2.7. Wood, for example, is 1.5. So coal's better than wood. Graphite is better than coal, and then hydrogen's better than graphite, and so on. Danny, thank you for 26 months. Happy to support in any way I can. Thank you, Danny. USMC vet, 41 months. Happy 41 months to you, sung to birthday tunes. Adam Aaron, 25. Fox Mulder with 23. With a pleasure to be here. Yeah, so, yeah, you just keep that fueled up and your mecha will charge its battery. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to transport... To make these high-speed belts, which is what I really need, I need to make those turbine things. So what I might just do is nick a load of iron. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that at some point. Or just make a new iron smelter and throw that one away. It's rubbish. Temporary solution. This will shut down in a minute anyway, but we need iron in this stack. So we need to get the coils, which are in this box here. So we need to split the coils here. How many engines have we got? Good grief. I don't know how many of these motors we need. I know you've answered the question already. What's your impression of the game? Is it too early? You see, that depends on what you're looking for. As it stands, what's here for an alpha is very polished. Like, it's one of the most polished alphas I've played, I think. It hasn't crashed on me. The devs are pushing changes out pretty much daily. Graphically, it runs really well. But if you want certain things, like you want multiplayer, it's not there yet. If you want some kind of enemy monsters, they're not there yet. So if you're wanting that stuff, you're better off waiting. But if you want to play a really interesting game and support the devs for £15, get in. I should celebrate that with a caramelized honey cashew nut, which I got for Christmas. They are good. I'm really tempted to upgrade that to an assembler too. but I can't yet because I'm not making all... That's why we're making graphene. I remember now. And also, we need to make processors as well. And then we can start making assembly 2s properly. You have much restraint not eating that whole tub? Dude, tell me about it. I'm an absolute nightmare when it comes to cashew nuts. Like, cashew nuts is one thing. Caramelized honey cashew nuts? Oh my god.